Well, guys, I wrecked the Duramax. This isn't a joke. It's not a funny episode. It's just what happened. Yeah, unfortunately, everything here is true. I decided not even to wait. I could have probably built up a lot of anticipation for this one, but I'm just going to show you guys straight off and tell you what happened. I'm going to go around, give you a walk around of the damage, and then I'll pull back in the garage and I can kind of tell you what happened. So, got into the hood, both headlights. I think this guy survived again. That's original to the truck. Fender here, that's probably salvageable. Hood, probably not. And if you look here, we have way different offset between the front and the rear. And that's because the rear end is not attached. I just got a strap over there holding the one side in. And bed pretty much destroyed. Both sides. Yeah. Yeah, there's the whole deal. That's what happened. I guess let me pull in here and we'll go through all the details. All right, well, now that I'm comfortable, before we get into this whole story, I don't often really ask you guys to like and share and do all that. I have a couple times, but generally I don't too much. But if you could share this one, watch the ads, hit the like button, because that makes a big difference. And this isn't going to be cheap to fix. So, man, despite what you may think, not super wealthy. Yeah, so it takes a big hit to the budget. It affects everything that we can do on the channel and what, like how far we take a project and all of those things. So if you can, I appreciate it. So I got some footage. I don't have anything of the crash, unfortunately, but I have some footage of where it happened and just the call, because Lance wasn't around, and I got the footage of that, and it's a whole thing. So what happened is I had some friends stopping in. They live in Florida. They haven't been up in the area. And he wanted to check out the truck, and I wanted to show it to him. It's one of my best friends. So I said, yeah, let's go check it out. We looked at it early in the morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, 6:30, something like that. And we come down, look at it in the garage, and I said, well, you want to go for a ride quick? And taking it easy. It is cold out. It's been snowy, but it was dry. It was still pretty dry and everything like that, but it wasn't, it was cold outside. So we were taking it easy, letting the truck warm up. And finally, after 5-10 minutes, whatever, I got on it a little bit. No problem. Just the same as always, not even an issue. And then right before I got back home, I got on it one more time on a flat section, which you'll see in a minute here. And all of a sudden, it just like broke loose. Like, I have done burnouts in this truck. I've done, it'll spin up, while you're moving pretty good still and everything. It doesn't have to just be from a stop. And I'm completely used to all of that in this truck, but for some reason, I just lost it. Just completely lost it. And I thought, this is so weird. Like, as we're sliding, which it wasn't really sliding, I see that we got a mailbox coming up, and definitely took out the mailbox. That's what did the damage on the front of the truck there. And pulled over, and I hear the drive shaft tapping on the ground, and I thought, well, that must have just been from whenever whatever happened. I don't know. And didn't really think too much of that at the time, but I was very close to home, so I just put it in 4-wheel drive. We came back home, and then when I was backing up, realized that the rear end is disconnected. The U-bolts had loosened, which you're supposed to retighten them. You can yell at me, put it in the comments, say you're an idiot down below. Go all, free diesel on it down below, because I was an idiot and never went back and retorqued them. Never retorqued the U-bolts on the rear. So, blocks, the whole thing just flipped. Inside there is what happened. The whole rear end flipped, and drive shaft came out and just caused all sorts of problems. Destroyed the bed. Because of that, lost control, hit the mailbox. It didn't help. I was getting on it. I'm not sugarcoating that at all. I was definitely, on the throttle, because we were just hanging out. And as soon as I did, I've never had anything feel like that. Like, I've done a fair amount of burnouts, nothing too crazy, but you know, or getting on cars at, you know, 20, 30, 40 miles an hour or whatever. And I've never had anything like this feel like this. And I thought it was so weird. I thought there was just ice on the road and I didn't see it. That's what I thought while I was spinning. Or while I was out of control, I was thinking, oh man, there must have been ice and I didn't see it. Because at that point, I pretty much knew that we were going to hit the mailbox. And so I'm going to give you guys now what happened as soon as I pulled the truck back in the garage, called Lance, checked out the damage up the road on the mailbox once it was light out, and then we'll wrap up back here in the garage. Well, you want the bad news or the bad news? Took a ride in the truck. The truck. Yeah, the Duramax. And you were right, I guess, you said the rear axle felt weird the other day.
Okay.
And it freaking rolled over on top of itself, so it destroyed the bed, and I took out the mailbox, which I'm going to have to go pay for, so the hood and the front fender. It's not like the end of the world, but truly I'm not just freaking with you. The axle just rolled over on itself.
Okay, so the rear...
Yeah, the rear bolts.
Like the truck, okay. But it's not like, it's not as bad as
they stayed, it stayed on the truck. The U-bolts are still there.
The rear axle rolled over on itself.
Yeah.
Not the truck rolled over in the accident.
No. So it is hood fender, one of our cheap eBay headlights, the little turn signal one survived, and the bed. I don't have anything else to say other than that, so I'm gonna. It didn't look like anybody was up the road here, so I'm gonna go back up and tell them I'll pay for their new mailbox or put one in for them. So, you know.
All right.
Anyways, so
yeah.
all right, dude.
All right, man.
So here's the end of the crash area. You can see my 2 tire tracks went through here, up through that yard right there, and up the street a little bit. And I gotta come through and pick up all my trash, but there's a $40 eBay headlight. You can obviously see where those tire tracks go through. We got a little bit more trash laying there. And I'll just pick these guys up as I come along. Got some goodies there. That's part of the grill. Took this guy off the post. It actually didn't damage the post at all. So I think I can leave that here. So I might be able to say that. I might just have to get a box. We'll have to see there. I'm gonna go up here because I want to see. I don't think the truck broke loose at all. I think I was on it, but I do not think it actually spun the tires even a little bit, which is what I thought happened at first. And I realized probably around here-ish that I was in trouble. Oh, maybe the tires did spin because I see some I see some rubber down here. But I also want to find my lift blocks. They're somewhere around here. Not too much of a spin though. I mean, it might have, but yeah, there's some. It's actually easier to see on the camera than it is in person. I am a little surprised that it spun because I wonder if this isn't me, because this tire is not nearly wide enough. I don't think this is me actually. I think this is some other burnout. These tire tracks aren't wide enough. Yeah, I don't see it here. Just kind of realized that as I was looking. This one, maybe. No, I don't think it's wide enough. Right about here is where I realized that I was having a problem. She started swaying back and forth out of nowhere. I don't see any lift blocks. All right, found the lift blocks. That's good, actually. I think I can put it back together then. All right. So you always got to laugh when something in these situations, least I think that's what you got to do. I just looked at this new mailbox and it says designed to resist tough impacts. But probably, as you can see, they weren't thinking a truck at like 35 miles an hour. So, not that tough. And new mailbox installed. And then over here, still got more out on the other car, but there's all of our pieces. If you guys would buy one of these pieces, let me know. I'll set up maybe an eBay thing or something, help to, you know, pay for the rebuild here. So if somebody wants a piece off of the Duramax, I'd be willing to sell some of these scraps. I know they're kind of trash, but some people have asked me about stuff like that before. So, you know, maybe $5 a piece or something. And now we're back in the garage. This really is an unfortunate video. I'm upset about it, and I'm just gonna have to fix it. That's it. I also the end of the rear diff, yoke. I don't know, what do you call it on the very end? But it's all cracked up too. So probably gonna have to replace that. Just where the drive shaft mounts in, it cracked all that metal. And so probably new hood. Fender I think is salvageable. Definitely new headlights, which that's fine because they sucked. Grill, bed, some parts for the rear end, and then I think it'll go back together, but not cheap. It's not going to be cheap. So thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll I don't know where we're going from here with the next video or anything at this point. So this truly just happened. So thanks for watching, guys. Have a great day.